Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ah, good steal, he just read it. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And they're back on the ball again. Solar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi.
That was lovely, that.
Hullet. Chance! Manchester United are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Maldini cuts it out. And he's managed to get rid. Threads one in. Thinks about... And Hullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
It's anyone's ball now. Has another go! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Impressive jump! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Your impression so far, Jim?
Manchester United have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Now it's Messi. Oh, they could break here. Well read, and the danger is averted.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, that's a key interception. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pelé.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Messi. Nicely spread. In by Hullet. Tries to get it clear.
Newcastle definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Manchester United have their third corner. And here's... takes a shot! Zola. Chance here to counter. And this is Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Hazard receives it in a wide position. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's picked out the run. Marquinhos makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Yaya Toure. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to pass it through. He's having a shot! He's scored! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Manchester United get their fourth corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Swings in a great chance! Fantastic from Van Basten! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment, and then smash. No stopping that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Here's a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of set. And that is the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And so the action is resumed.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Shot could be on. Zola. Azar. Van Basten. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Has a look and plays it forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now he's running away. Chance, surely! Toure wins the duel this time. And here's Ibrahimovic. Great, goes for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Aimed at the far side. Marquez tries to clear. Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's a sharp little ball here. Zola. Oh, well played. Decent chance! And he's stuck it away. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
Time
10,
then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 19,
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to...
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. So where will he go? And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Pass somewhat off target. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Van Basten. Oh, shooting chance! And he should have made them pay.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And a header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
A probing pass, and he's worked it through. Out of play for a goal kick. Thuram powering forward here. Now it's Van Basten. Deco gets a foot in here. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he's picked out the run. Good read, needed to be. Pele! We've got a goal! Back to within one. Interesting. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18,
So we have movement on both
Pele.
benches.
Number 26,
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Davids.
Well, there's a real sense that the...
It's Ibrahimovic!
Neymar.
And a
Number
terrific
21,
save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Thuram can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Haaland is onto this. Oh, he shapes to shoot! And that could have brought them level.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Pedri. Now it's Hazard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Newcastle clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Toure deals with that comfortably. And they can counter here. And this is Ibrahimovic. Spread out to the left. Nice interception, well timed. Long ball upfield.
This is the time you need that pace.
Seedorf running with intent. Knocks it into space. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bellingham. Van Basten! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Substitutions taking place.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nicely weighted ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he shoots! It's in! And just like that, he is up and running at once. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great.
And Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Maradona with the delivery.
Casillas deals with that nice and simple. That's a sharp pass. And the finish! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Manchester United. Can he finish? It's in! And right near the end, we have parity. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left. Chance for a shot! And that's that. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Manchester United can always take more positives from a result like